Imagine a sound echoing across a primordial landscape, not the roar of a predator or the distant rumble of thunder, but a deep, resonant call, a low-frequency trumpet that vibrates through the very air. Picture a dinosaur with a magnificent, curving crest on its head, a natural musical instrument that allowed it to communicate across vast distances. What secrets did such a unique adaptation hold in a world teeming with colossal life? Welcome to the Late Cretaceous period, roughly 76 to 73 million years ago, a dynamic era when Earth's continents were nearing their modern forms, and new challenges and opportunities arose for its inhabitants. The climate was warmer than today, with lush, humid forests, sprawling wetlands, and meandering river systems. Flowering plants were on the rise, adding vibrant new colors to the landscape, while the skies were patrolled by diverse pterosaurs and early birds. Today, we're journeying back in time to meet one of the most enigmatic and visually striking inhabitants of this ancient realm, the Parasaurolophus, a crested wonder whose very existence prompts us to reconsider how dinosaurs interacted and communicated. With its distinctive, hollow crest sweeping back from its skull, Parasaurolophus was instantly recognizable. Its name, meaning near-crested lizard, hints at its relation to other crested dinosaurs, but its unique tubular structure set it apart. How did this fascinating herbivore use its elaborate headgear? And what role did it play in a world filled with towering predators like Tyrannosaurus rex and agile hunters like Dromaeosaurus? What hidden messages did its fossilized legacy reveal? Let's dive into the story of this Cretaceous marvel, piecing together its life from the bones unearthed by dedicated scientists and the vibrant reconstructions born from scientific imagination. The Parasaurolophus was truly a marvel of prehistoric design, a living testament to the power of evolution to create specialized forms. Adults typically reached lengths of up to 33 feet, 10 meters, and stood around 16 feet, 5 meters, tall at the hips, roughly the size of a modern elephant, but considerably longer. Its weight is estimated at 2 to 3 tons, making it a substantial, yet agile, presence in its environment. Its most striking and famous feature was undoubtedly its elongated, curving cranial crest, which could extend over 6 feet, 1.8 meters, from the back of its skull. This hollow, bony tube was connected to its respiratory system, turning the dinosaur's head into a sophisticated resonating chamber. Scientists, including Dr. Thomas Williamson from the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science, have used CT scans to reveal the intricate passages within these crests, suggesting they functioned as elaborate vocalizers. It's like a natural trombone built into their skull, Dr. Williamson once noted, emphasizing its acoustic potential. These structures likely allowed Parasaurolophus to produce low-frequency sounds, or infrasound, which could travel for miles through dense vegetation, making it an ideal tool for long-distance communication within its herd. Parasaurolophus was a hadrosaurid, or duck-billed dinosaur, characterized by its broad, flat snout ending in a keratinous beak, perfect for cropping tough vegetation. Behind the beak, hundreds of tightly packed, self-sharpening teeth formed powerful dental batteries, allowing it to efficiently grind down fibrous plant matter. Its skin, inferred from rare fossil impressions, was likely covered in fine scales, perhaps with variations in color or pattern for camouflage or display. Behaviorally, Parasaurolophus was a herbivore, primarily consuming leaves, twigs, pine needles, and possibly fruits from the diverse flowering plants and conifers that flourished during the Late Cretaceous. Its powerful hind legs suggest it could rear up on 2 feet to reach higher foliage, though it primarily walked on all fours. Dr. Terry Gates, a paleontologist specializing in hadrosaurs, highlights their feeding versatility. These dinosaurs were incredibly efficient browsers, able to process a wide range of plants thanks to their sophisticated dental arrays. They were likely social animals, living in herds for protection against predators. The trumpeting calls produced by their crests would have been crucial for coordinating herd movements, warning of danger, or even attracting mates. Imagine a herd of Parasaurolophus moving through a dense forest, their distinctive calls echoing through the humid air, each low thrum a message to its kin. Their intelligence, while not human-like, would have been sufficient for complex social interactions, navigation, and foraging strategies. Parasaurolophus primarily inhabited what is now Western North America, particularly regions corresponding to the Dinosaur Park Formation in Alberta, Canada, and the Kirtland Formation in New Mexico, USA. These areas, 76 to 73 million years ago, were part of the Western Interior Seaway, a vast shallow sea that bisected North America. The landscape was a rich tapestry of coastal plains, expansive river deltas, and dense swamps, punctuated by towering conifer forests of sequoia and bald cypress, alongside emerging flowering plants like magnolias and sycamores. The climate was subtropical to temperate, with warm, humid conditions year-round, ideal for supporting a rich ecosystem. Despite its lush appearance, this Eden was fraught with peril. Apex predators like the formidable Gorgosaurus, a cousin of T-Rex, and the agile, sickle-clawed Dromaeosaurus roamed these territories, posing a constant threat to Parasaurolophus, especially the young or infirm. The presence of these formidable carnivores likely reinforced the Hadrosaur's reliance on herd behavior and its unique communication system for survival. Competition for food also came from other large herbivores, including armored ankylosaurids like Euoplocephalus and horned ceratopsians, such as Centrosaurus. These different herbivores likely occupied slightly different ecological niches, with Parasaurolophus using its bipedal capability and powerful jaws to access a broad spectrum of vegetation, from low-lying ferns to mid-level browse. The watery environments of the deltas and rivers would have played a significant role in their lives. While earlier theories suggested duck-billed dinosaurs were largely aquatic, current scientific consensus views them as primarily terrestrial. However, they likely frequented water bodies for drinking, cooling off, and possibly as a temporary refuge from land-based predators. The presence of Parasaurolophus remains in fossil deposits associated with ancient river channels and floodplains supports this interaction with aquatic environments. Life in the Late Cretaceous was a complex web of interdependencies, and Parasaurolophus, as a prominent herbivore, played a crucial role in shaping its ecosystem. Their large numbers and constant grazing would have had a significant impact on plant distribution, opening up clearings and promoting the growth of certain plant species, much like large herbivores do today. Fossil evidence and trackways occasionally provide glimpses into these ancient interactions. The sheer presence of a Parasaurolophus herd would have been a deterrent to smaller predators, as their collective vigilance and the potential for a coordinated defensive bellow would have made them a difficult target. Imagine a scene. A small herd of Parasaurolophus is quietly browsed near a dense stand of tree ferns and magnolias. Suddenly, a young, inexperienced Gorgosaurus, approximately 8 meters long, with powerful jaws and sharp serrated teeth, emerges from the shadows, attempting a stealthy approach. One of the adult Parasaurolophus, perhaps an alert female, senses the subtle shift in the air. A deep, resonant bellow, a low thrum that vibrates through the very ground, erupts from her crest. The sound, almost imperceptible to the human ear, causes the other Parasaurolophus to raise their heads, their own crests perhaps vibrating in response. The herd quickly forms a defensive circle, presenting a wall of bodies and potential thumping feet. The Gorgosaurus, momentarily startled by the sudden, collective response and the intimidating infrasound, hesitates, realizing the challenge. It decides the risk isn't worth the reward and slinks back into the dense undergrowth, leaving the Parasaurolophus herd to resume their peaceful foraging, their warning call having successfully averted a crisis. The first Parasaurolophus fossils were unearthed in 1922 by a field party from the University of Toronto in the Dinosaur Park Formation of Alberta, Canada. This initial discovery, consisting of a nearly complete skull with its iconic crest, was later described and named by William Parks in 1922. The specimen, Parasaurolophus walkeri, immediately captivated the scientific community and the public alike due to its utterly unique cranial structure. Since then, additional species have been discovered, including Parasaurolophus certicristus from New Mexico, with a shorter, more curved crest, and Parasaurolophus tubicin, with an even longer, straighter crest. Dr. John Horner, a renowned paleontologist and curator of the Museum of the Rockies, has often highlighted the importance of these hadrosaur finds. Hadrosaurs and Parasaurolophus in particular are remarkable because their fossil record offers such detailed insights into their biology, behavior, and even their vocalizations. They truly tell us a story. One of the most significant advancements in understanding Parasaurolophus's crest came with the application of computed tomography, CT scans. Paleontologists, including Dr. David Evans from the Royal Ontario Museum, have used these non-invasive techniques to peer inside the fossilized crests. These scans have revealed the complex internal passages and air chambers, confirming their connection to the nasal cavity and respiratory system. The intricate design suggested a clear function: sound production. Further research, including biomechanical modeling and acoustic simulations, has allowed scientists to recreate the sounds Parasaurolophus might have made. These reconstructions, often featured in scientific documentaries, produce surprisingly deep, resonant, and almost eerie calls, sounds that would have been far below the range of human hearing if purely infrasonic, but likely included harmonic overtones audible to other dinosaurs. Isotopic analysis of fossilized teeth has also provided crucial clues about its diet and migratory patterns. By examining the ratios of different carbon and oxygen isotopes, scientists can infer the types of plant consumed and even the water sources available in their environment. Studies published in journals like the Journal of Vertebrate Paleontology have supported the idea of Parasaurolophus being a generalist browser, adapting its diet to the available flora. Fossil trackways, particularly from sites like the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument in Utah, offer additional insights into their social behavior and movement. These trackways often show multiple individuals traveling together, sometimes with smaller, juvenile footprints alongside those of adults, reinforcing the hypothesis of herd living and parental care. Our understanding of Parasaurolophus has undergone a dramatic transformation since its initial discovery. Early 20th century paleontologists were often puzzled by the crest, proposing various, sometimes outlandish theories. Some thought it was a snorkel for underwater breathing, allowing the dinosaur to feed on aquatic plants or escape predators in swamps. Others suggested it was a ramming device for combat, or even an attachment point for a large frill. However, as more complete specimens were found and scientific techniques advanced, these early hypotheses were gradually refined or disproven. The discovery of internal passages within the crest, coupled with comparative anatomy studies with modern sound-producing animals, firmly established its primary role in vocalization and resonance. The 1970s and 80s saw a shift towards viewing hadrosaurs as dynamic, terrestrial animals, moving away from the sluggish swamp dweller image. The late 20th and early 21st centuries brought a renaissance in dinosaur research, driven by technological breakthroughs. CT scanning, pioneered for paleontological use in the 1990s and increasingly refined today, as seen at institutions like the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology, became invaluable. These scans allowed scientists to map the precise internal structure of the crests, leading to sophisticated acoustic models that could predict the range and frequency of sounds Parasaurolophus might have produced. Biomechanical studies have provided insights into its gait and posture, reinforcing its terrestrial nature and its ability to move efficiently on 2 or 4 legs. Histological analysis of bone tissue, studying microscopic bone structures, has shed light on its growth rates, indicating that Parasaurolophus grew relatively quickly, reaching adult size within a few decades. Significant fossil finds continue to emerge from the rich sedimentary layers of the Dinosaur Park Formation in Alberta and the Kirtland Formation in New Mexico. Each new skull or partial skeleton provides another piece of the puzzle, refining our understanding of its morphology, evolution, and distribution. These discoveries, often published in leading paleontological journals like Paleobiology and Nature Communications, collectively paint a picture of Parasaurolophus as a highly adapted, successful herbivore with a unique method of communication vital for its survival in the complex ecosystems of a late Cretaceous. Despite the significant strides made in understanding Parasaurolophus, numerous intriguing questions persist, inviting future generations of paleontologists to continue the quest for knowledge. One major mystery revolves around the precise social dynamics of Parasaurolophus herds. While fossil trackways suggest group living, the nuances of their social hierarchy, mating rituals, and parental investment are still largely speculative. Did specific crest shapes indicate social status or age? Were their calls used for individual recognition, similar to elephant rumbles? The full range of sounds Parasaurolophus could produce also remains an area of ongoing research. While infrasound is strongly indicated, could they also produce higher frequency sounds, perhaps for shorter range communication? Advanced computational fluid dynamics, CFD, modeling, which simulates airflow through complex structures, could offer more precise acoustic predictions by accounting for variations in air pressure and resonance within a crest. The possibility of sexual dimorphism in the crests, differences between male and female crests, is another area of active investigation. Some fossil evidence hints at variations in crest size or shape that might be linked to sex, but more complete specimens are needed to confirm this definitively. Emerging technologies promise to unlock even deeper secrets. Paleoproteomics, the study of ancient proteins preserved in fossils, could potentially reveal molecular details about Parasaurolophus's soft tissues, skin coloration, or even its physiology, offering insights beyond what bone structure alone can provide. Advanced LiDAR, light detection and ranging, and drone technology could revolutionize fossil discovery by allowing paleontologists to survey vast, remote areas with unprecedented detail, potentially uncovering previously hidden fossil beds. Furthermore, AI-driven phylogenetic analyses could help refine our understanding of Parasaurolophus's evolutionary relationships with other hadrosaurs, shedding light on the broader evolution of crested dinosaurs. The possibility of new, exceptionally preserved fossils, perhaps even revealing more skin impressions or internal soft tissues, could completely rewrite parts of its story. The story of Parasaurolophus is a testament to the astonishing diversity and evolutionary ingenuity of life on Earth. This unique, trumpeting dinosaur with its iconic crest embodies the wonder and mystery of the prehistoric world, a creature whose very existence challenges us to think beyond conventional notions of dinosaur behavior. Its specialized anatomy, adapted for complex vocal communication, allowed it to thrive in the dynamic ecosystems of the late Cretaceous. Remember that initial thought, a deep, resonant trumpet echoing across the plains. Parasaurolophus was more than just a large herbivore. It was a sophisticated communicator, its calls possibly shaping the movements and interactions of other creatures in its environment. Its elegant crest wasn't just for show. It was a vital tool for survival, a testament to the power of sound in a world dominated by giants. The enduring fascination with Parasaurolophus is deeply woven into popular culture, from its prominent roles in blockbuster films like Jurassic Park and its sequels, and countless documentaries like Walking with Dinosaurs, to toys and scientific illustrations. Its unmistakable silhouette captures our imagination, reminding us of a time when animals with incredible, almost fantastical, features roamed the Earth. The ongoing scientific quest to understand Parasaurolophus continues to yield new insights, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge about dinosaur biology, communication, and evolution. Each newly analyzed fossil, each advanced scan, brings us closer to truly understanding this magnificent creature, allowing us to not just see, but perhaps even hear the echoes of a lost world. From its elegant, trumpeting crest to its vital role as a browser in the late Cretaceous ecosystem, Parasaurolophus stands as a remarkable example of evolutionary specialization. Its fossils, unearthed from the dusty beds of Alberta to the ancient river deltas of New Mexico, reveal a life of sophisticated communication, herd protection, and adaptation. Its story inspires us to delve deeper into our planet's past and appreciate the incredible diversity of life that has graced it. Consider the sheer complexity and beauty of natural selection, capable of crafting such an intricate instrument for communication in a creature of its size. What other ancient marvels lie buried, waiting for us to uncover their secrets? Share this video if you are inspired by the incredible story of Parasaurolophus, the trumpeting giant of the Late Cretaceous. Let's keep the journey of discovery alive and invite others to marvel at the wonders of prehistory.